behind the lines in 3, 2, 1, scuttle!
Well, qualification match 16 here at the Mishawaka event. First 15 seconds pre-programmed as always. 1646 Precision Guessworks trying to pick up additional game pieces from their human player station, but just shy. The autonomous period is the only point in the game where teams can get points from movement alone, and all teams feel like they're going to meet that requirement, but we'll have to check here at the end of the match. The remaining 2 minutes, 50 seconds, completely teleoperated human controls. Players pick up their controllers and built their robot built. That was over 6 past weeks. 39-36 trying to deliver Coral to that L1 or that trough, worth 2 points now in the teleoperated period. 31-76 Purple Precision now trying to do the same, picking up a game piece from their human player station and taking it over to the reef. Points are higher you score on that branches, the more points you'll get for Alliance. 1646 Precision Guessworks going for that L4. We'll get 5 points for their Alliance. 39-36 trying to match them and keep those scores pretty even. It's 2 points for L1, that little trough zone. And as you continue up on those purple branches, it's 3, 4, and 5 points up at the top. 90-71, that should be Slicer Tech, is trying to manipulate their game pieces and pick up additional as they maneuver around. Teams will have to remove those algae out of the branches, which makes it a lot easier to score their coral pieces. Some bumper and bumper action here on the blue side of the Alliance that is allowed as long as contact time is kept to a minimum. Teams having to watch out for those swinging cages because they can do a lot of potential damage to their robots. Score is currently 17-15 in favor of your blue Alliance. Only 2 point difference. That's just a score in the bottom trough, that L1 of the reef. Plenty of coral out on the field of play, and additional can come in via those human player stations. Each team only has one of the algae scored in the roster at this time. If teams choose to cooperate, that will reduce the threshold for the coral. Neither team seems to be pursuing that at this moment. Team 447, Team Roboto, sitting proudly with their algae, but they've been holding it for most of the match. We'll have to see what they do with the remaining time. As time dwindles down to 22nd, we'll hear that sonar ping. Here it is. We'll start to see robots maneuvering towards those cages and try to get themselves elevated off the ground. The longer the chain, the more points they'll gain. Those lower climbs, like 31-76, sitting proudly there, Purple Precision, going to get the most amount of points for their Alliance. We'll have to see how other teams match up. Wrapping up that was qualification 16. Stick tight for those scores here at the Mishawaka District event. With a score of 43 over Blue Alliance's 36. The points made difference there in the penalties and in the coral for their 3 ranking points for winning. Blue Alliance, though, able to get enough points in the barge in that climb period, so they'll walk away with 1 ranking point.